one part of China. But before 1997, we were one part of England. And before 1842, we were one part of China. So it means Hong Kong was under the British only from 1842 to 1997, 156 years, right? So in these 156 years, Hong Kong became to the British colony by 3 different steps. The first step was in 1842. After the Opium War, we just gave Hong Kong Island to Britain. And the second step in 1860, also after the Opium War, we gave Kowloon Peninsula to Britain.
What was Opium War?
The Opium War, the British sent a lot of opium to Hong Kong, to China. But do you know that? After you try the opium, you can't stop.
Why?
So,
Why? Why didn't you send it?
It's a kind of drug.
You try.
No. What did British get out of sending?
So they sent the Chinese, they can't pay for it, but they need the opium. So the British said, we don't need money. We give me the land, right? Okay, so we gave this and gave this. And then the last step in 1898, 1898, the new territories and 260 islands were leased to Britain for 99 years. So 99 years later, it means 1997, right? The Chinese want to keep all Hong Kong back, but the British want to keep the Hong Kong Island and Kowloon Peninsula. So what happened? So they have a negotiation. In 1982 to 84, they negotiate for 2 years. At last, the both countries signed for the Sino-British Joint Declaration. The Sino-British Joint Declaration said, Hong Kong means Hong Kong Island, Kowloon Peninsula, new territories, and 260 islands will all return to mainland China on 1st of July 1997. But after Hong Kong back to China, they have a special arrangement. One country, but 2 systems. In China, they still run for the socialist. In Hong Kong, we still run for the capitalist. 2 different systems, but we are the same country. One country, 2 systems. Right? So, and also the central government, they guarantee no change on Hong Kong for the coming 50 years, 50 years. So today is 2013. We have already back to China for 16 years. So in these 16 years, any change? We can tell, yes, something changed. But the main things here didn't change yet. Everything is still okay at this moment. How about another 34 years? I'm sorry, I don't know. You can come and check. Okay? Thank you. So now this is the very simple information about the history of Hong Kong. Alright? So even we are now one part of China because we have 156 years, the colonial time. So we have the Western culture in Hong Kong. So that's why we still have Easter holiday. We have Christmas. But in mainland China, they don't have holiday.
Okay.
Alright? How about in your country? Do you have Easter holiday?
Yeah.
Not that much.
Oh, we have 3 days. We have 3 days. And the school, the student, they have 2 weeks holiday. But for some of the company in Hong Kong, no holiday. Like my company. Okay, take a look at the left. You will see the tennis courts. Right? This is quite popular in Hong Kong, tennis. But how about the cricket, right? The British game. The cricket club also next to you. On the left, this is the cricket club. But it's not popular. It's not popular. Hong Kong people are fast people, right? We don't want to wait. And so, Aberdeen is a bad location. You cannot go by metro. No metro to Aberdeen. And so most of the people living in Aberdeen are lower income people. They cannot afford in the city. That's why they choose that place, right? So if I can afford, I don't want to live in Aberdeen. So in Hong Kong, in Aberdeen, most of the people are lower income people. And how about Jackie Chan, right? The people say, where's Jackie Chan live? On the left hand side. There is a nice view. That's the place called Repulse Bay. Repulse Bay. Jackie Chan lives there.
Okay.
Superstar, movie stars, businessmen, they also live there.
Okay.
That's the best feng shui in Hong Kong.
What do they call it?
A repose space.
Repose.
Nice view, right? But unfortunately, now we are going to the place for lower income people. Now we have 7.7 million people. Around 3 million people are lower income people because they are all living in the public housing. The public housing is the very small apartment which is built by the government and rent to the lower income people. Around 20 to 30 square meters for the whole family, 2 to 4 person. Around 3 times of this bus is the whole family, for the whole family. No living room, no bedroom, just one big room, that's it. But with toilet, with kitchen, right? So it's still okay. At the beginning, no toilet, no kitchen. You have to share with others. But today, it's much more better, all right? So not free. Do you know that? Even it's for lower income people, but still not free. Every month, you need to pay 100 to 400 US dollars to the government. So how about our salary? Now in Hong Kong, the average rate is 2,000 US dollars. Is around 1,500 euro, right? A month. And so the people say it's quite a lot, right? But when you tell the lunch is so expensive in Hong Kong, the food is expensive in Hong Kong, right? So you can tell the 2,000 US dollars is not very good. It's just okay, right? So this is the average. Not many people on this level. We have many people over 5,000 US dollars a month. But at the same time, we do have many people below 500 US dollars a month. It's a big group. The rich people is also in the big group. The medium class is a small group. The problem is getting worse. So we have to work hard. And that's why the Hong Kong people prefer work overtime. Yeah, non-stop working in Hong Kong. Right? So this is the salary, the income in Hong Kong. Right? And in Aberdeen, most of the people they are lower income, but they will become rich. Do you know? Because in another 2 years, the metro will be ready. Yeah, 5 years ago, the government confirmed to build a metro to Aberdeen. So the price for the apartment is already 100% increased today, compared to 5 years ago. So the last time the guest said, "Oh, so I buy one apartment." Right? I said, "It's too late. Right? You should buy 5 years ago."
Anybody can buy any apartment or
Anyone can buy apartment in Hong Kong. So that's why I said, call me, I can arrange, okay? Even if you are not buying the house in Victoria Peak, you still can buy a small apartment in Aberdeen. Just call me, okay? I can arrange. All right, so very soon we'll reach Aberdeen. Now this is almost Aberdeen. It's not too bad. It's quite nice place, right? Yeah, it's quite relaxed. And no metro today, no metro yet. It's a nice place. Many schools, many apartments. It's just like a small community here, right? And we have a special group, the fishermen. The fishermen is the original Hong Kong people. They live here, they live on the boat before the British came to Hong Kong. After the British came, some of the fishermen said, I want to have a stable life. I work for the British, so I moved to the apartment and work for the British. But some of the fishermen said, I was born in the water. I want to die in the water. So I don't want to change. And so they don't want to move. So they still live on the boat until today. So what are they doing today? Fishing. They still go out for fishing. But not many young people live on the boat. Only the elder generation. They cannot afford anymore. So some of them already give up. So now they have another business. They use the sampan, the water taxi, as a sightseeing boat to send the guests to the village. So to show the guests their lifestyle. Once you go into the village, you can take picture, you can take video. You can tell it's not too bad. It's different from other countries. Maybe in Vietnam, in Thailand, you can see the people live on the boat. That's for very, very poor, right? But in Hong Kong, you can see the air condition on the boat. Yeah, you see the TV on the boat because they said they don't want to live in the apartment. the tiny room. So they enjoy living on the boat. But the young people said it's not convenient to live on the boat. So they moved to the apartment. 呢個係去珍寶嗰邊定係去邊度？
出去嗰度。
珍寶，我同佢去珍寶。Now this is already Aberdeen, right? So very soon we reach the Aberdeen Pier, and because the sampan, the water taxi, is the business for the fishermen. Now on the way back, they will charge 60 Hong Kong dollars each. It's around $8 from the gas. It's just like their income because besides fishing, they don't have any other skill to make money. Right? Around 20 to 25 minutes, we'll see the fishing village and come back. All right? But before you see the fishermen, do you know that? You will see many luxury private yachts. Jackie Chan's private yacht there.
Oh.
But not for sale, okay? This time I'm not selling private yacht. You can take picture. You can show your friend you have a yacht in Hong Kong. It's not for sale. That's the Marina Club. This for parking. All right? Around 1 minute later, you will reach the fishing village. And in the fishing village, you can see the very big difference. Even it's not for very, very poor people, but it's still have a big difference. All right? So that's the special view in Hong Kong. You can see the people who live on the boats here. You can see the people who live in the building behind. You can take a picture for both. All right? And also, you will see a very big boat. It's called Jumbo. 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 The floating restaurant. Have you been there? Or maybe you watched the movie, the Jackie Chan movie or Bruce Lee movie. You saw that boat. It's a Chinese boat with many dragons. So it's the biggest floating restaurant in the world. So you can take a picture. We will see it as well. All right. So now on your left hand side, a very common building, but that's the public school, the Hong Kong public school. We have a very small entrance. Very small. It's a school holiday now, so no student. Right? And if you want to go to a better school, we have international school, we have private school, but it costs a lot of money. Around 5,000 Hong Kong dollars. It means around 600 US dollars a month per student. So it's a big. But if you go to the public school, it's free for 12 years. 12 years free education, right?
From the government.
Yes. It's the same in your country?
Yeah.
How about university? You need to pay. In Hong Kong, we need to pay.
Very little.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. All right. So now here is the showroom selling private yacht. So next to it, that's the place for the pier. You can take the sampan, right? The sampan goes around 20 to 25 minutes. We come back here. Okay, and because this is separate from our company, later when you take the sampan, the 60 Hong Kong dollars or the $8, you can just pay on the way back. If you are not paying, it's okay. Just swim back.
You're coming with us?
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. 死啦！你錯咗添。